Warning: the following video is lame, whack, and overall not entertaining. Critical viewer discretion is highly advised. Do you ever think about how a large majority of our world's population scrolls so much, just scrolls and consumes content so much that every waking moment, and I know because I do it, right? As soon as you wake up, before you go to sleep, and everything in between, when you're pooping, when you're doing things, when you're waiting for things, everybody is always scrolling, but nobody ever says that their favorite thing to do is scroll. Like that scrolling is their hobbies. And to be honest, I hate scrolling. Like if you really think about it, it's boring. Like when you scroll, it's supposed to incite some sort of a reaction, right? Make you smile, make you laugh, make you cringe, make you mad. And that's why we have so many different facets of content, from wholesome to, good stuff, to like bad and like rage bait and brain rot, right? And it's just a whole slew and stuff on the spectrum. So I'm not about it anymore. I'm tired of it. I don't want to consume content anymore. I don't want to spend my life scrolling and watching everybody else's content. I want to join the other side, but I want to do so in a different way, in a way that probably hasn't been done before. I want to join that side, but not necessarily to become viral, to become famous or a celebrity or an influencer. I want to do it to show the realness of things and the reality of things, not the typical way content creators show it, which is fluffed up to make them seem more positive, right? More of a better image, which is natural. I mean, even if there was no video picture going on, people behave that way, right? You just want other people to think you are better than you actually are. That's natural for humans, right? I want to reject that part and actually be real, right? And show you the good and the bad and everything in between, because that's what life is. It is what it is. That being said, I'm not doing this to try and join the content creation community either. I don't really want to be a part of it, because I understand how fake that could probably be. Even if it's through speculation, I can tell it's just obvious, right? Like anybody with common sense would know that, that the whole community in general is fake, more fake than real. And I want to create content not to entertain the person viewing it, right? If you're viewing this right now, you should stop, because this is just not meant for you. It's not meant to make you feel anything. I'm not going to entertain you with this right here, and that's not my goal down the line either. I'm creating these contents, for myself, because, not only the first part I said, but also I need to find my own identity, because I don't even know what that really is, from from being a brainless zombie scrolling on social media constantly. And I want to find that for myself. I want to find who I am, truly, right? In the most natural sense. And I'm not going to allow anybody to stop me from doing so. That being said, I do not want any hates coming at me. And at the same time, I do not want any support coming at me either. So don't view this. Do not share. Do not like. Do not do any of those things that every content creator would glaze you to do. I'm not asking you for any of that. Stop viewing if you're still watching. And I don't want any hate either because of that. I'm rejecting that whole aspect. No hate and no support. I'm gonna totally encompass all of that. I'm not just gonna pick out one and the other like content creators usually do. You know what I'm saying? Like, hate means you're gonna get blocked. Like, I don't want any hate. I don't want any support. That's not what I'm looking for. That's not what I'm asking for. And that's not the reason I'm doing this. I'm doing this to try and do something original and to revolutionize this whole industry, right? By my own means. By myself. I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna get in there and do it. Because I don't care. What does it matter? What does it matter if a random stranger doesn't fuck with me? That's fine. Because that's the thing, right? When somebody becomes viral, they'll get hate and they'll get support. But I don't want that just because, like, I don't know. I understand I might be sounding like I have expectations of becoming big or becoming viral, but realistically, I plan on doing this consistently, making boring shit that's real, and that's only for me to be proud of and passionate about. And I don't care if down the line, let's say 10 years in, I only got 10 subscribers or 10 supporters, right? That's fine. Because I'll know those 10 supporters are actually supporting me for me and not because I have some hype or because I'm, putting up this facade to make you, feel attracted to me as a content creator. Like, I'm not going to try to market myself to be attractive to a niche market. I'm not going to focus on creating a brand. Yeah, sure. The goal is to somehow... Motherfucker, that shit cut out on me because of a timer. But I'm just going to keep going. I'm not going to do this to try and be viral, right? That's the whole thing I'm trying to say here. That's not the goal. I'm not going to be doing dumb shit to try and elicit a reaction from the views, right? That's not the goal here. I don't want any views. So stop watching if you are watching. I want to do it different, really. Just show the good and the bad, regardless of how that might make me seem. Might be good, might be bad. It is what it is, right? But the point is that with this, I am putting myself out there into the ecosystem of the internet, right? And I'll continue to do so because I have decided that I'm not going to be a content consumer and I want to become a content creator. But one that I can be proud of. Not, the typical with the fluffy bullshit, I want to do it new, fresh. With that said, why are you watching? I am a nobody saying nothing to nobody. Like, I'm speaking to no one right now, and I'm saying nothing. Which is really what content creation is, right? Somebody or nobody saying nothing, right? And it only becomes something, and that person only becomes someone because what they said meant something to someone else. And if I could do that in an organic way, making content that I feel are real and raw, right? I could feel proud of that. I'd say so, yeah.